Spider fans, Saturday's home opener versus Wofford seems like a show-us game for Richmond. There were some disappointing areas of Richmond's performance in the loss at Virginia, and the memory of last season's difficult start still lingers. It'd really be great to get a solid win to start the FCS season. Hello, Spider fans everywhere, and college football fans across America and around the world. It's Satchmo from the Spider Gang. Glad to be back for another episode of Spiders Prologue. Game 2 brings the 1-0 Wofford Terriers of the Southern Conference to the Brick House for Richmond's home opener. Kickoff is slated for 3:30 p.m. Saturday. Coach Russ Huesman called Wofford a confident team and one who will be a big test for Richmond earlier this week. Where can the Spiders show improvement? Let's start with the defense. Coach Huesman says the Spiders must tackle well in space. Huesman felt good about the performance of both Richmond interior lines at Virginia, but when the Cavaliers got into space, we could not get them on the ground. This led to big plays that accounted for huge chunks of the UVA offense. On the offensive side of the ball, Richmond needs to be more explosive. The majority of their pass plays were in the 1 to 5 yard area despite good pass protection for quarterback Kyle Wickersham. With Richmond's talent in the wide receiver group led by Nick DeGennaro, the Spiders should be able to deliver more chunk plays. Finally, Coach Huesman post-game commented that he was disappointed in the emotion, energy, and excitement the Spiders displayed. During the week, Huesman and a couple of players have mentioned it. Football's an emotional game that I'm sure is a lot more fun when you're playing as a team and playing for your teammates. Hopefully that culture will be emerging during a solid performance on Saturday afternoon. I haven't read what the odds makers line is on this game, but well-known and respected Sagarin football ratings project a 15-point Richmond win. And Warren Nolan's model predicts a 28-17 Richmond win. The Spiders hope to get back on the winning track against a Terriers team who opened last week with a tough 21-20 road win at Gardner-Webb. They won it in the fourth quarter with a clutch field goal and then some defense that got critical stops, along with an offense that was able to run out the clock. Coming off of a very disappointing 2-9 2023 season, head coach Shawn Watson expects significant improvement. Wofford has some strong personnel as evidenced by 9 players on the first or second team All Southern Conference preseason team. However, the Southern Conference preseason poll voters obviously want to see it on the field. They voted Wofford to finish 8th in the 9-team conference. Lastly, Richmond lost last season's home opener in an embarrassing fashion to Morgan State. I'm sure many of these Spiders were on the field or sidelines for that one. Wofford looks a lot like Morgan State in many ways. They'll be significant underdogs. They're coming off of a tough season. The program is rebuilding, but they got some confidence of a win and some talent. This group of Spiders has to show themselves and the fans that they can play well when expected to defeat teams, starting with the Terriers. The 2024 Spider Game Predictions Contest moves into Game 2 of the long journey to the coveted championship. The Chief leads the way after Game 1. Take a look at these picks presented in the order of the contest standings after Game 1. Spider fans, I'll be very disappointed if I walk out of the Brick House Saturday evening not feeling better about our football team. I expect a competitive game from Wofford, but also a spirited response for the Spiders that will show fans they're ready for the FCS season. That's it for Wofford. Step up and show us what you've got. Go Spiders! So long for now.